Hey everybody, new video, new augment. I know, it's just augments. That's all the content we get anymore in Tanki Online is augments. And that can be both good and bad. I've said it before, I don't really like it when that's the only content we get. I don't mind it when it's a mix of content, but when we only get new augments for the new content, it's just kind of like, okay, another one. You guys know what I mean? But camper augment for Smoky. The last one I reviewed was Railgun Camper. Again, I think it did a 70-90% damage boost. But according to the Tanki Wiki, it does 100% increased damage when you have at least 65% of your health, which is just absolutely crazy. And I like how there's so many augments in the game now. The Wiki on Tanki has an option to click through the augments because it's just so hard to scroll through them all. But 100% damage boost on Smoky. If you're over 65% health, campers are having a field day in Tanki because these augments are just insane. I mean, the damage boosts, there must be some sort of like whole health boost coming soon because the time to kill on Tanki is the fastest it's ever been. You have grenades, overdrives, augments, drones, just so many things to kill you in Tanki now. It has to come, right? The health boost has to come. If not, everyone's gonna be running medium to long or to heavy holes because you can't use light holes in Tanki unless you're using defender, and even then it still kind of aids. But holy cow, let's hop into a game and see how it actually performs because 100% damage boost, wowza. Now I always enjoy using Smoky. I don't have this augment on my main account. Fortunately, I have to use my press account to actually play on it. But if I had this on my main account, rest assured I'd be actually using it because Smoky's just, again, a fun turret to go to. Okay, the shot is incredibly fast too. Okay, just do so much damage, it's not even fun. Heal me, thank you, teammate. Okay, what in the lag? All right, deal a shot, 1,000 damage a shot on Smoky. Holy moly. Okay, it doesn't help though because I'm getting absolutely pummeled by the enemy team. I'm getting pummeled. Holy moly. Okay, grenades, fun. Gotta go against grenades. Okay, still full health. Luckily I have a healer. Holy crap, having a healer is OP. The reload time, pretty fast. It doesn't seem that affected by this augment. Bro, what is going on? I think that life perfectly sums up why the current matchmaking and playing in Tanki is just completely different from normal. I was getting shot at by 3 people while getting a grenade thrown at me, while an overdrive is being used on me, and every single person has the most OP augments in the game. That was wild. Like, you can't expect to have fun when you're dealing with that every single life in Tanki. 1,000 damage, still just so good. And again, I can be over 65% health. I think on Railgun it was like 70%. They might have changed that. I need to go check. But that's just insane. The damage drop off, not too bad. I mean, Smoky damage drop off has never been that bad, but it still definitely does drop off. Okay, I'm getting healed again. Nice. 1,000 damage at this range, still incredible. Wow, dude, the 1,000 damage shot with Smoky is insane. That's the type of damage you expect from Thunder, especially like that new Bolter augment on Thunder. That's doing like 1,000 damage at close range. All right, let's go up the hill. Unfortunately, I have to worry about so many enemy players, and I'm Duke. Okay, I'm gonna try to find a small map to actually enjoy this. Well, after almost 10 minutes of queuing, I didn't find a single small map, so we're gonna have to go with Superhoove or Serpahoove. I always get it wrong, I'm pretty sure. Okay, kill this guy. Dude, 100% damage. Golly, everything in this game just kills you so fast now. I mean, I get it, the augment, the whole idea is they have to make each one better than the next, or else who's gonna really care about new augments? But the time to kill in current Tanki is just, it's too fast. It's just too fast. Unless you have a personal healer or something like that, it's just so rough playing the game in a chilled manner. You have to have the most health using a heavy hull. It's just so rough to do well in this current game of Tanki Online that we're in, which is why I'm even more excited for Tanki Classic. I'm happy that we're not going to have grenades and drones, and I wish no overdrives, but we're getting overdrives with the whole different skins in the game. We'll have to see how it plays out, because again, I don't think the overdrives are that bad when it comes to that first overdrive that only gave you supplies. I think that was a perfect overdrive in the game. But we're also getting EMP overdrives, so we'll have to see how it plays out. Because, again, what's the point in Tanki Classic coming out if we're just getting the same stuff that we have in the current game? So I'm hoping they introduce it in a classic feeling. Because, again, we do have augments, but again, I'm not opposed to the augments. Like those first augments that came out in Tanki Online, the ones that basically just changed your turret by maybe like 5%, like they gave you increased angle on your railgun shots, or they gave you like a little bit further distance to shoot with freeze. I thought those augments were incredibly balanced. and they were fun as well. Like, they changed your turret enough to where it was nice to have it, but then it just didn't make you completely different and overpowered compared to the augments in the current game where you're just insanely OP with it. And if you don't have an augment, you're done. I imagine, honestly, that the camper augments for Freeze or Firebird are going to be increased damage up to like 20% health. Because I don't think a single person would use those camper augments if, you know, you only were able to get its full potential with like 80% of your health. Because when you're playing aggressive with Freeze and Firebird, you're going to be at 50% health within a few seconds of getting into the enemy base. So I think if Tanki gave these augments to turrets like that, but reduced the amount of health you need in order to have that full potential of the augment, it could actually be a pretty good augment on those turrets. Okay, I got the flag and 8. Okay, that has, dude has his overdrive. Back up, bro, teammate. Okay, he has his overdrive, but he didn't use it. That's actually kind of wild that that guy didn't use it. That'd be the perfect opportunity to use his overdrive, but I guess not. He probably didn't even realize. Bro was barely turning his turret, so he probably had no idea what was even going on in the game. Got 1,000 damage against Titan. I'm like 3-shotting Titan. And the range drop-off is not bad at all. 900 damage there. Okay, I should have backed up or something. What is this team? Second place guy, 8-1. Third place, 1-2. 3-6, 3-7, 3-7, 1-2. 1-6. I go against 8-5, 4-2, 12-5, 8-5, 7. Like, these guys all have positive KDs, and I have to solo carry my team along with one other guy. This is basically a 2v, like 6 or 7. Like, what is this matchmaking? Now, I'm not saying that old Tanki matchmaking was better, because most games were one-sided, so you'd end up joining the side that had the better odds of winning, but this is just, like, not fun. It's not fun to have to 1v4 or 2v6. It's just, I would much rather 2v2 or something like that than have to go against 8 enemy players where it's just so darn difficult to do well. Yeah, that's the brand new camper augment for Smoky. Just insane. 100% damage boost if you're over 65% of your health. That's just wild, but yeah. What you guys think about it in the comments down below. Don't forget to use code Taspens. I'll see you in a future video. Peace out, everybody.